Lex had vision. He didn't just see the future. He was hell, bent on building it from the ground up. He saw a city pulsating to his beat, a kingdom of neon and sound that answered only to him. Nightclubs buzzing with life, each one a monument to his ambition. Studios where his sound could live forever, crafting anthems that would echo long after he was gone. Flashy ventures turned into classy investments brick by brick. He was building an empire. And for a time, she was right there with him, his partner, his confidant, the queen to his king, her name on every contract. They were untouchable, but empires don't rise without enemies. And sometimes the deadliest enemy isn't the one storming the gates from the outside. Sometimes it's the one you let inside your heart, the one you sleep beside. Her name was Reiyna. At first she was his muse, the fierce, brilliant fire that fueled his ambition. Her love burned hot, a spotlight that made him feel invincible. But the same fire that forges a crown can also melt it down to nothing. The whispers started small. A possessive glance across a crowded VIP room, a question laced with suspicion that hung in the air. Her words, once his greatest inspiration, began to cut louder than the bass in his clubs. The muse who once celebrated his success now started to resent it, seeing his empire as her competition. What started as passion began to curdle into poison. The late nights in the studio weren't for art anymore. They were escapes. Every business call became a potential secret, every handshake a betrayal. The whispers weren't whispers anymore. They were fire, arguments that scorched the walls of their perfect life. The questions weren't questions, they were accusations, each one a crack in the foundation of their world. There was no more patience, only war. He was the king of the city, but in his own home, he was a prisoner. She had given him her heart, but now felt like just another asset to be managed, her tears falling on deaf ears. And when love becomes war, there are no winners, only survivors left to pick through the wreckage of what they once built together.